You guys went through something very difficult or challenging in the month of October. For the month of September, these new learnings will make or break you. Hello, my fellow Taurus. Welcome to your September 2019 reading. I know the October of 20. The month of October was particularly very challenging for the sign of Taurus, and I myself went through something really difficult, and it's really forcing me to just grow. And I hope everyone is doing okay, and I hope you guys have new learnings. And yeah, so let's take a quick look to what was your short form reading in the month of October. Just a very quick look. It says here that the lack of resources are holding you back. Overcome your fears and have faith in your own self. Bring back the good intentions and raise your energies to have renewed control in your life. Okay. Now, what will be the format for this month's reading? First, I will give you a general reading for the month of September, and then I will pull an advice card regarding that general reading. It will be then followed by 2 messages for career and then 2 messages for love. Then I will be pulling top 3 advice cards for the month of September that will help most of the Taurus that are listening to me or watching this video right now with the intention of moving energies for the best possible outcome. Okay, so let's start. I already have your cards here, and this is very good. Okay, so currently for the month of September, you guys have been going through, you know, there are things that went through in your life, and it kind of made you feel insecure, made you feel a little bit guilty of having fun or going out to actually enjoy life as it is. You know you need to, but then there are some things in your life that is making you feel kind of insecure, or there's a lack of commitment when it comes to relationships, or it's kind of making you feel a little bit nervous because there's some unsettled stuff that is happening around you, or maybe you've been waiting for something. It can be you're looking for a new job and you are not sure what will happen at work, or maybe you're scared that maybe you will be losing your job. Maybe it's in this kind of awkward situation wherein you cannot really enjoy life right now. In your subconscious, you are very much worried. You don't know what to do, and you're very cautious. And I like that you're being cautious for the month of September, because having went through difficult times, you want to make sure that you are going through a path that is leading you to a safer location, to a prosperous status in your life, maybe a job, or maybe a relationship that is going to make you feel more secure about yourself, and not having to worry about things that that you're, you know, maybe your other partner will, you know what I mean. It's those stuff. And this is very good because you guys are being cautious, and this is a very Taurian energy. You want to make sure about everything. You want to be conservative, and this is very good. In the past, there are things that have happened, that have happened very abruptly, very. It's like a volcano. It's like an earthquake that suddenly happened. It shocked you. It made you scared, and that's why the past is affecting you, and you're becoming very cautious. Right now, there are things that you're trying to fulfill, some things that you are achieving by your own action. It feels like to me that for the month of October and September, it's like the universe letting us act on our own. It's the things that we are doing right now that is going to mold what's going to happen for us in the next 3 months, which I will talk about in a bit. There are things that the universe is trying to teach us by letting us do the things and showing us what will happen if you did this, what will happen if you did something like that. And now that things have unfolded, things have happened to you, good or bad, or mostly challenging situations for most of the Taurians, based on your comments last video, it's going to push you to kind of do the things on your own, and it's going to affect what's going to happen in the past. You are achieving some sort of fulfillment, or maybe some sort of, okay, now I know what I'm going to do, and I'm going to approach the situation or the status or wherever it is that you are in your life right now with some careful, thoughtful decisions. Okay, now in the past you guys are very hopeful, and I'm really happy about this. You guys are very hopeful of what is going to be in your future, even though you know there are challenges ahead of you that you have to go through. Maybe you're feeling kind of defeated when it comes to finding a new job, or maybe in your situations, maybe even legal proceedings. Now, what you have right now for yourself, this is your self situation. For many of you, I feel like you have learned how to be a little bit more, I hope you guys are a little bit more of secretive, a little bit more like you're not sharing everything. You don't want to be a little bit too much in a situation where you have to be exposing yourself. You know, you've learned to hide or to keep some cards for yourself, and I love that this is showing in your spread right now, and that this is what you have to do. You don't need to tell everything to everyone. If you got a job interview coming, keep it to yourself until it actually manifests in your life. Okay, the other people around you, there are people who may have been in a direct conflict with you in the past, that you have been trying to, it's either you're desiring them, you want them to be in your life, or they have wronged you in the month of October and you're trying to seek justice. So this is the energy that I'm getting from you guys. You have to put in the effort, to put in some work, and have faith in whatever you are trying to achieve, because you can do it. I really feel that you can do it. You're being hopeful. Again, from your past reading, keep the good intentions and things will unfold for you. Always remember that no matter the outcome would be good or bad, it's a learning process for your life. It may be something that in your past lives, maybe you were not able to learn, and you have to go through these situations in your life for your spiritual path. Okay, it's not just for this life, it's for your soul. It's for your soul to grow. So that in your next life you're gonna be more matured, you'll be more learned. Is that kind of, if you're playing Pokemon, it's like your soul is evolving. So this is very important time for all Taurus out there. Whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you are doing, for the next 3 months, it's going to affect you. Maybe in the next 3 months, you guys are waiting for a result. Maybe you are expecting something. Maybe there's a decision that is going to be made in the month of November, December, or even October. Oh, did I say October? No. I think I said something wrong. When I said in the past in October, something wrong to you in October, I meant August. Anyway. So, just be aware that whatever that you are doing, it will affect your life from this day on and to the next 3 months, especially in the next 3 months. it's going to manifest directly. It's going to affect your life. But most importantly, I want you to look in a bigger picture, because it's going to affect your soul as well. It's a very important time for Taurus, okay? Now, what I see here is that you guys have a lot of, there are friendships around you. There are people who are willing to support you. And you know that after all of this drama, is that you have a lot of friends and you have a lot of promise. You see the beauty in life because you've seen the bad. It's like for many of you, like that has been drama free for a long time, and suddenly you came into this challenges in your life, and now you realize that, hey, life is actually good. What was I complaining about in the last years? And actually you were actually okay. And now that you come across this challenge and you're like, okay, this is the real problem now. Okay, so apart from all those beauty, you can also see that there are challenges in your life, and that only your work, only your physical work, only your own way of, only your own actions, only your own doings is going to change things. You can be in control, and I'm really happy with all those cards coming up for you guys. Okay, now I'm going to pull an advice card for this general reading, and stay with me for a bit. Okay. Visualize abundance in all forms. It says here that God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. Okay, so now let's do your career reading, Taurus. 2 messages for your career, and I really feel like things are being left on our own. It feels like we have to do things. This is a time for Taurus to be productive. Okay, at work, if you're a boss or if you have a boss, or if you're looking for a job, the boss here, either you or the other people or the other person, is seeing some form of a little bit of progress on your part, or maybe some kind of, they're not that impressed. They like what you're doing, but they're not that impressed. Okay, the boss. And it feels like to me that whatever it is that you are trying to do at work, or if you're looking for a job, you have to kind of put in more, sell yourself more, or if you're doing your work, you have to put the extra effort for you to succeed in the month of September, because it feels like more is being asked from you, and it's not going to be about luck. It's going to be about you really putting on the work. It's because there are a lot of challenges with your work, with your career. Even if you don't see it, maybe your boss has that kind of energy, and he's looking for some decision in the future. And whatever it is that you are trying to do now, or whatever it is that you will do, the effort that you will put in, the results that will come up, with your effort, it's going to affect that decision. Okay, so next card or next messages for career for Taurus. Next message, it says here, for some of you, you may be in a direct conflict with some people at work. I don't see this being helpful. For some of the Taurus out there, I feel like you may not be in control of your emotions, and I need you guys to be a little bit more careful. Because whatever it is, remember, whatever it is that is happening, or you will be creating in the month of September, will have a big effect in the decision that people are going to make, or the things that will happen in the next 3 months, even in your soul level. Okay, I feel like people will be investigating. They'll be looking it up, like what were you doing, what are you doing, and you need to be really careful. Clean up your browsers, clean up your act if you're not doing that, because people will be very, very investigative about what you're doing. Okay, so now let's pull on messages for love for the Taurus. Be very careful. Clean up your act and keep the good intentions, guys. And I need to remind myself that too. For those people who were left behind by other people, you guys may be feeling like you are not in a, your spirits are not up. But just remember that with all of this drama, you can escape it. I feel like your soul, your heart, your emotions are actually ready to leave behind what's in the past. Whatever it is that you're trying to shake off, all the things that are making you sad, they can be readily removed. I feel like you are ready to remove it from your life, no matter how recent the breakup was, or whatever it is that is making you feel sad. Maybe you have been single for a long time and you are being like, it used to maybe make you feel alone because you are, or lonely because you're alone, but now you're actually learning to be more happy now that you are alone. And try to get to know more people, try to join some sports, some kind of hobbies, some kind of activity or a situation wherein you will be constantly meeting new people, and just honestly just making new friends and meeting new people and just having fun without expecting anything in return, even not thinking of maybe you will find somebody there. It's just the effect of you going out and being able to meet new people. The energy is going to lift you up. Okay, it's going to change you. It's going to change your status. It's going to change whatever it is that you are going through, especially if you are not feeling yourself, your best self. Okay, so one more message. For those who are happily with a partner, if you guys are feeling down about your your relationship. Maybe a change of scenery is going to help you. It's maybe going out with your friends, harmless socializing. It's going to help you guys a lot. It's just that thing that you need to shake off from your energy, and it's going to benefit your aura or your energies, and the way you will be interacting with your partner is going to be improved by that. For those of you who have been trying to get someone, be careful if you guys are having this kind of desire. There's a difference between looking for a partner and desiring someone to be with you. Desiring is not exactly a very good energy. You just have to let things come to you. Even a relationship, you just have to wait, because there are things that are being given to you by the universe or being presented to you. However, if you are coming from a desire energy, it's not going to be helpful for you guys, and you might just find yourself falling into a trap wherein you have become so needy. And that I'm getting that some people may with a desire kind of energy, when it comes to manifesting a relationship, it feels like you guys may be falling into a narcissistic kind of relationship, or the other person may be too selfish, or maybe it's an unhealthy kind of being, and I don't want you guys to be in that. If you're searching for someone, try to let things come as they come, and not desiring things to come towards you. Just let it be and enjoy yourself. Okay? Now I'm going to pull in 3 advice cards for you guys. 3 advice cards that will help the Taurus for the month of September. Okay, first card is release resentments about money. It says here that yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. Next is raise or promotion. And for the others, it can be the other way around. But just listen to this one. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Based on your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. But for those that will not, it's going to be a big challenge. Okay? Now, clearing doubts. It says here, your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer by just facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well.